And welcome back, guys. Welcome back to World of Tanks and my channel. And today I have a special video for you. This is one of the oldest tier 10 tanks in this game. It's been around for a long time, so I see no point discussing it in the garage. Everybody knows what it is, basically. It's a glorious IS7. So Stalin guides the shells, guys, you know that. OP armor, in my opinion. I've heard that many times, that this tank gets out of the situations that no other tank is able to survive in, and I personally think it's true. This is one of my 3 tier 10 heavies, only 2 of which are armored. The third one is IMX-50B. So IS7 and T110E5. So E5 has a decent armor up front, but the side armor is garbage. This tank is armored all around. So as you're gonna see in this fight, the spaced armor on the sides is a huge deal breaker when you're fighting 2, 3, 4 guys at the same time. So it's all about angling this tank and hiding your weak spots as much as you can. Alpha damage is great as well, in my opinion. I know it doesn't have the best DPM like, let's say, T110E5 does, or the British heavy tank. It doesn't have the stabilization or any stuff like this, but you know, when you do the peekaboo around the corner, the peekaboom style is what suits this tank the best, in my opinion. And also close to medium kind of engagements is where it excels. So why am I showing you this video today? Because it's a special occasion. I'm trying to do the mission. As you can see in the mid-bottom, there's a small panel showing which says basically 12,000. If you don't speak Russian, it basically says that you need to bounce and deal 12,000 damage altogether combined. Also, the hit points of your vehicle count towards this number. So I'm doing the HT15, the Heavy Tank 15 mission for the object, not object, the T55A, I believe, right? So the German medium tier 9 tank. And I'll be honest with you, I was stuck on this mission for a very, very long time. It's something that I couldn't have done because mostly my tier 10 tanks are all mediums, and I only had the 50B, and dealing 12,000 damage in 50B would be something close to a record, I think. Anyways, I got this tank specifically for that purpose, and we're gonna see if I can do it here. So I'm rolling super high, especially with all these fires. So as you can see, twice I rolled over 600 on that poor T34-3. I'm not sure why he platooned in this kind of platoon, you know, to get himself in tier 10. He pretty much, he couldn't have done anything to my tank, even with the gold ammo. From that distance, with that accuracy that that tank has, that was impossible. In terms of setups, we see that they got more heavy tanks. At least they did have, or actually no, sorry, we have more heavy tanks, but they have some fearsome tank destroyers, which I'm pretty sure are all gonna go CT, and as you can see, T95 is here. However, we see that the Conqueror and the T30, as you're gonna see a little bit later, all went to the field, to the one line. So we got a lot of tanks here, and I'm not sure why they're not covering my sides when I'm trying to battle with T95. I was pretty sure that that M103 and all those ISs are gonna cover my right side from the T34, but you know, it's a pub games, so hoping that your team will gonna save you or something like this is kind of you know, it is not realistic, right? So we all know that, but still I keep hoping all the time that they will do something. Anyways, my mistake. So I was penned there, but as I told you, this mission you can also count HP of your tank. So even if your tank gets completely destroyed, that full HP pool of your tank will count towards this 12,000 HP that you need to bounce and deal. So anyways, I continue side scraping here, reloading the premium ammo because I want to target that T95, but unfortunately it gets taken out right before I aim fully, so I lose my premium round there. One thing I found, which I haven't heard anybody talk about IS7, is the number of rounds. I actually think it's a little bit not enough. And I haven't run out of them yet, but I'm pretty sure there will be games when I will run out, especially if I play careful and those are longer engagements, like 15-minute games. But so far so good. So I'm dealing damage, I'm giving him my sides and my tracks and my space armor. I keep on eating his shots. Now I knew that E50M was there, and I got careless because I saw that our prototype, T28 prototype, was able to go through, so I decided to sneak through as well, but you know, tough luck. You know, I always get the worst of it, so it seems. So I did get shot in the side there. Thankfully no ammo rack or fire, so at least thank you for that. And I keep on pressing. I know that our whole one line fell because nobody basically went there. We all went city, and I have no clue what our tanks did and how they died. Honestly, don't ask me. In the middle too, I thought that we secured at least the middle, but they all died. So I keep on bouncing shots, and they start ganging up on me, right? So you see that T34 keeps on making a punchback out of me, and E50M came here to the rescue. And I don't know what this E50M is doing, but this is what I was telling you about, right? So the sides are magic, right? Those spaced armor sides absorb along with tracks like insane numbers of damage, and I keep on doing that. So I decided to disengage from E50M and come around and see if I can get T34, but somehow, and I don't know how, he was there before me. So that tank is really slow, and I'm thinking that E50M was the one that broke that tree down, but no, it's T30, and again that guy pens me. So he was like my biggest nemesis the whole game. I'm so glad I took him out. And look at that, my side and space armor and my tracks eat another shot from E50M, and I mean that's a tier 10 tank, and this guy decides to clinch me. So obviously he's not very good, because he would know that there's nothing he can do in clinch, you know, to my turret. My turret is not to be penetrated by any shots, right, at this kind of distance. I got no weak spots on the turret at all. So anyways, I do take him out finally. I know this bulldog is shooting regular rounds, so again, regular rounds against my space armor and my front are not really something that he can contest. I keep on bouncing again. I just angle it, so reverse side scraping a little bit here. Again, he bounces, and I bounce the gold shot from the Waffentrager, tier 9 Waffentrager. Imagine the pen. I'm able to bounce it too. And all in all, I complete that mission. It was so long, that it took me so long to complete it. I was through the roof, I was jumping up and down, and I was so extremely happy. As you can see, some 5300 damage, 4 kills, and I was able to bounce 4500. And along with HP of my tank, that was enough to do it. Super glad. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it gave you a clue on how to do the 15th mission, and if you are interested, let me know in the comments below. I will dig up some other videos about this mission where players were able to bounce and deal a lot of damage, to show you some spots on, you know, what is the best way to do it and how to do it. Alright guys, bye now.